Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be back again. This time it's you know we have covered a lot of ground yesterday. The last episode was very interesting because it talked about history of Hyderabad and other related aspects of architecture. With another co-host of ours, Samir, who joined us, and this time it's going to be very interesting because it's about business, entrepreneurship, and a lot of other things. Everybody watched Shark Tank in the last couple of months, and they were all excited about it. And it's not just excitement, but there is also some undercurrent that driving it. That is the Indian appetite for entrepreneurship, business, and it's a passion that comes in. So in that context, we have a very interesting personality with us today. She is Miss Lalita. She's based in Bangalore or Bombay, if I'm not wrong. So,
Bangalore.
Oh, Bangalore. Then I'm correct. So she started a business called Samarya Natural, which is into the if I get it correct, it's more into I would call it not organic stuff. And she'll explain to us about it in a much detailed manner. It's a pleasure to have you on this podcast, and we have had this factor missing in our podcast to talk about entrepreneurship and from the people who have actually started something, because that would give us our inspiration to talk about. So could you please start off with how you started on this, and you can just give us a brief idea about what made you start this as well. So over to you, ma'am.
Yes. Hello, everyone. So first of all, thank you, Lovepreet and Pawan sir, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm very much pleasured to be here and to speak with you to share my thoughts about my experience or about my company. So how I started, it's been almost 2 years now. We started in a lockdown period when the COVID situation was worst. So obviously we all know everyone were like with no job or no such ideas in mind, right? So everyone were literally completely free to do something, but there was no chance to do anything. Yes, in that time, I had a passion. You all know, you both know, like I'm a passionate dancer. So I run an academy. So I was into that completely. So hence we got such a break. I shifted to do something being at home. That was my main motive, just to engage myself. There's no work, so I want to be engaged in some or the other thing. That's hence I started my own skincare brand, and I named it with my kids' name, Samarya, because I wanted to be a role model to them. Because nowadays all women will be like they leave their lives to grow up their kids. Only they don't have any other idea. We invest so much on our education from by birth to until we marry. After marriage, we will be completely sacrificing, right? So that's where I was like, I want to do something, not because to earn or not because to achieve or or to make me feel proud, just because my kids should my kids should be proud of her mother. That's it. Well, I'm young, I'll be telling my mom, like, you didn't do anything, you didn't inspire me, you were being just at home doing house work, and you made me to do the same thing. I'll be blaming her. So I don't wanted my kids to do I don't want to show them the path the way my mother or my grandmother lived the way. So I took a step to be an independent woman Only thing for all the women who are watching here, uh, they may feel okay, we have something to do, we have something in mind to do. So what we can do, where's the investment comes from, right? Or what would be the first step? How would we convince our family? This is the first question mark for all the women, or all the girls, or all the well success women entrepreneurs have may faced. So keeping it some funny, something like funny, I can just say, rather than asking our parents or our husbands for an pocket money, or for an sari, or for an gold jewelry gift, let us ask for an investment to start up something, right? The positivity. Anyhow, they'll spend so much for us, so much for our kids, so much for an his wife. So rather than just spending off, we'll make that as an investment. So this is the way I did. I started with all my the festival gifts or something like that. Rather than buying a thing, just give me an cash. I'll invest in something. I'll do something. So that tiny things like 5,000, 10,000. With that, I started my own. I used to get my raw materials, and I used to finish my courses, everything. And I started my own, and we were doing only with a tiny batches. You have anything to speak?
Left with,
Huh.
Yeah, I was just listening to her story, and it seems very sort of inspirational, relatable, both, because a large section of women in our society, I won't say all, but a large section of women are still struggling to make a mark and do something they really wanted to do. In this context, since you were talking about your journey, how you started off the brand, and what all you were, what all barriers you crossed while doing this, I just want you to give our viewers a small glimpse of what women entrepreneurship looks like, what basically it is, and how important it is in a society like India. Because we see a lot of women entrepreneurs coming at a global level from different countries, of course. Now we are also seeing this trend pacing up in India, and women making mark in business perspective as well. But I still want you to give a glimpse of why it is important for Indian context, and what women in the entrepreneurship as a whole is.
So, as in stats, around 131 countries, there are our India is in 120th place.
Okay.
Only from the previous, from many years ago, we are around 14% of women entrepreneurs only.
Okay.
14%, just a 14%, 1/4 women entrepreneurs. And in now 2021, it has increased to 20%.
Nice. Lockdown
So
effect.
it's an hike. What's we will be like we will get a question mark. Why so less, right? So maybe because of our upbringing, or our mindsets, or our families, or the society. Why whenever a woman or any person think of starting up a new business, they have to be updated,
Right.
the market which they are getting into.
Right.
So here a woman I may feel she may lack in that point.
Awareness, basically awareness.
Yes. So when they are not so updated on the business, on the market, on the strategies, what other companies are planning, or she may feel that I need an help. She can't do alone. She can't get updated with a new trend, or what the market is all about, what the existing brands are doing, what existing whichever field she may take. So that will be a main step where she'll be what she'll step back.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's the
Wow,
thing.
that's a very valid point.
Yes.
Education. It links back to how
Even
aware
though
you are and
even though we are well educated, when to become an entrepreneur, we need to be very updated in all the fields. In
right,
all the
right,
fields.
right. Absolutely.
But when we are working in a company, we just need to focus on a one topic or a one category where we are working into. But when it comes to an entrepreneur, you have to be in all the fields and you have to be mature to take decisions,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to handle so many workers or workers in your business.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to assign them work and you have to be 100% active and 100% available to all,
Hmm.
right?
I have
And
one query. I have one query in terms of your company, Samarya Naturals. Since it's a skincare company and it's a very broad market. From this, I came to know from Shark Tank because even there, one of the founders, Vinita Singh, is in this cosmetics and skincare and this kind of
yes,
thing.
yes, yes.
How did you step into this kind of a field? In the sense, there are so many other areas to start a business in. Why specifically skincare? I mean, in terms of Samaria Naturals, as a skincare business, why did you feel that skincare is the right business to invest in? Or is there any second thought about it you ever had?
As I told, I'm a passionate dancer, so even a fitness instructor as well. So being in fitness and dance field, we will be so much conscious about the beauty also. So I feel
Correct.
this certain category is more attractive for me, because many of my clients will be following me.
Right.
How do I maintain my physique and how do I maintain my skin? This will be their main thought whenever they come for an admission or something like that. So
That's really
I
a very smart observation, I would say. How you connected
yes,
your, career with probably what kind of business you would want to start. A very logical decision you made.
yes. So
Continue.
okay. And so it was then with the fitness and beauty, it relates. So both
Agreed.
are same, and the customers or consumers whom we approach are behind this only. All the women will be behind fitness and beauty, right? So
I
it
think
was not
my
so
co-host
tough for
agrees
me.
completely. My co-host completely
Yeah,
agrees with your point.
yeah. All the women can relate to this. When we feel that we are beautiful, will next thought will be, am I fit? Whenever we feel I'm flexible and fit enough, will be the next thought will be, how's my beauty, right?
It's interrelated. But I mean, if I just look at it in a very positive manner, I feel both external and internal beauty is important. And
Yes,
like
yes,
you're working on skincare. Skincare is what one needs, more than just putting layers and layers of makeup on their face and just hiding what's there inside.
yes.
So
And
I
one
mean,
more thing, the skincare is from it's a lifestyle. Nowadays,
hmm,
it's a lifestyle because even before a child birth, the parents will be thinking of which brand to choose. There are
right.
plenty of brands, right? From the birth to end, every day we will apply some creams or anything. We'll care for skin, right? So I feel skincare is a lifestyle.
That's a
That's
very I agree with Lapi's point that it's a smart way to decide which area to invest in. I have just one more question regarding this your
I'm so
company
happy to
or
see
your
that
brand.
Pavan is actually engaging and having so many
So
questions.
it's like could you throw some light on the company's business in terms of, is it entirely online or is it entirely offline business, or how do you sell the products and in general, and are there any branches outside Hyderabad as well? I mean Bangalore as well. So that's it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah. As I told, it's a budding company. It's been just 2 years. We
Right.
started when it was lockdown. Almost 2 years we spent in a lockdown period only. Hence, we couldn't do any offline marketing.
Hmm.
So, being an entrepreneur, obviously, this point will what knock every woman's heart. Okay, so being an entrepreneur, we have to think. I have started. It's lockdown now. I can't go and market offline. I can't showcase my
Right.
products in any shops. I know that, but I have a vision that I will definitely succeed, no matter it's lockdown or it's free time. But I took a chance. I felt that this is a right time to start a business because everyone will be watching. Everyone are free. They are not completely busy with their work, or they are not
Yeah.
completely busy with their family. They're all online now. We can market very soon rather than other time.
So you
This is the
started
one point I
online.
felt.
You
Yes,
started
and I
online with the website.
started. Yeah, I started. We didn't had any website or anything. Just started with the social media. Just I started to showcase my products. This is the product, and anyhow, all the women will be free. They are ready to care for themselves, even though with a lot of work. So I first step was to showcase my work.
Hmm.
That's what I did for 6 months. 6 months there was no one paisa income. It was completely investment, loss. Okay, maybe because of COVID, or I don't know whether people won't trust any new brands. They
Of
don't
course.
want to experiment on themselves. Whatever, whenever, even if you are starting a business, what I say, any nobody will be knowing what there in the business, how to succeed in the business. People around you will teach you what the losses you face, not what success you will get. Yeah.
Right.
So same way, the 6 months was very it was not so very worst, but it was so very learning time for me. If we want to do something, the business will teach us. We don't want any instructors, any mentors, or a business persons to teach how to do business. This is the path, go this way, do here. No, business is the only, we have to trust me and business will teach you, go this way. Business will teach you how, where to invest. Business
Hmm.
will teach you, if you go this way, you will get a loss.
Hmm.
So everything will be taught. Only we have to give time. We should not listen to others. We should only listen to our particular business and ourselves, our lifestyle.
Every
So
business is unique, basically, right? That's what you're
yes,
trying.
yes. Nobody can teach. Nobody can teach. No, but that is why where all women, it's still 20%.
Right.
Hmm.
We
Right.
don't get any mentors. We don't get any sadhus or anything to go earn like this. So anybody can help us for getting a job,
Hmm.
right? They can suggest, and they can help. For a business, only business and you.
So I have a doubt, Lalita. I mean, just a question as an extension to what Pavan asked you. Since we, got to know why you chose this particular industry and you felt this industry was the one for you, what are some other, industries or fields where more of women entrepreneurs are needed? Because on one end, when we are saying that more women should come up and they should, start their business and listen to their heart, and then the business will drive them. It's very important to know how to select the right industry for yourself. Where are women entrepreneurs needed? Because not everyone will be very clear about where they want to go in the very first step, right? What is your opinion about that?
Rather than searching for a good business where women can showcase like that or earn more, we should concentrate on ourselves, where our personality choose which category of business will be good enough for our personality,
Personality
right?
and skills, right? Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now, for an example, my brother runs an nails industry. Okay,
Hmm.
he's a manufacturer. He runs an nails industry. He had taught me how to manufacture these things, and I don't know anything about that iron or the nails and what they are used for. Right? You feel there is no such women entrepreneurs in this field. If you enter this field, you will be the one who is an woman entrepreneur doing this job, and people may recognize you. And if you succeed in this business, you will be the one. You can be an unique among all the women.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about that. I'm not so familiar about that. Only because of earnings, I can't. My personality is something different. It's into beauty and fitness.
Right, right.
So wherever we go, if we are doing a business, definitely we will earn. There will be a profit. Even there will be a loss. Right? If I jumped into that business for only for the income, or it's all settled down, the business is all settled down, it doesn't mean whether I'm happy. If the business stats, if that goes low, the burden will be upon me. Being an entrepreneur or being an CEO of that company, I should be knowing all the risk factors.
Right, right.
When you don't know anything, or if you know 1% about your business, step into it, do it. The another 99% your business will teach you.
Wow.
That's it. So as I told, 6 months was worst, and after 6 months I got an idea, like how many women will be just thinking like me to start up a business or to do something just being at home, because their personality would be they will be thinking of, I cannot go anywhere outside and work.
Yeah.
I can sit at home and work. So I took a chance of that, and even that time all IT people were also at home. They were so knowledgeable and they were sitting at home. So it was an advantage for us, and we started giving a work from home opportunity from Samarya to improve my sales. Okay, to improve my sales, to reach more people online. Only the courier services were there. There was no offline or stores or supermarkets were open. So we for the first year, we got 20 dealers who were working in who started working from home.
Okay.
And the second COVID lockdown, we reached first lockdown. We did an first year anniversary also. Only first lockdown, we got just 6 months time. 6 months were lost, and another 6 months. In another 6 months, I got 20 dealers, and there was little bit free time for us in the middle of first lockdown to second lockdown. Yeah. We did an get together, and we did an anniversary program, and we awarded all the 20 people who worked during lockdown, and we gave we sponsored to some shows also as a COVID warriors or something like that. We got a very good response, and even our ladies who were all these 20 ladies were extremely happy about their work. Just by sitting at home, just by using my phone, I earned this much. Per week I am earning 1,000 rupees. Per week I am earning 1,500, like that. It's more than enough on that time. Per week, 1,500 was for with their commitment. It was more than enough for us. They were really very happy, and the product's results were very good. And even the one more thing, she is an woman entrepreneur. The owner is a woman. She's an Indian. All these products are India based products.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And all the raw materials were also from India. It was very transparent. Anyhow, there was no such shipping opportunities for us to import any raw materials from outside. It was so clear. It's an Indian brand. All the raw materials are sourced in India only.
Yeah. From this
That's
point,
the
I guess
thing.
a very strong point comes out, that resource utilization, like
Yes.
Lalita was mentioning that, all the IT professionals who were so educated, they were also sitting at their homes, and how she utilized their potential to kind of put her business also to another level, right? So that's how you use your brains and you do resource utilization. And Pavan and
Yes.
I can relate with this story a lot, because not business, but Seedhi Baat was an initiative that we started in lockdown with a similar mindset, that maybe, we can reach out to people, and people who are just sitting at home, maybe we can use our time constructively and give them something to think
Yes.
about, to work on, to probably to share with other people, right?
Yes.
So it was, it's not a business, but then it's all about getting that idea and just getting
Idea.
started with that idea, right? And then success, not success, that just depends on how much effort you put in, and what's
Yeah.
written
Yeah.
for you, for your model.
Yes.
I just have one point
So
to add for people who are watching. In India, our guest has already mentioned the percentage of women entrepreneurs has been stagnant around 20%. And this is to all sorts of businesses. When it comes to MSME business, where this kind of businesses are actually existing in terms of skincare and other things, this is around, it comes to around 28%, which is still less. So we have to
Very
sort of
less.
have a target where we can actually scale it up. And the scaling up
Hmm.
part is also very important. And because around the main challenge that most entrepreneurs, it's not just women entrepreneurs, but in general, the main challenge for them is the access to finance, and the finance has to be stable. That finance problem has been something even our guests have mentioned about this. So as from what I have experienced, observed as well, is not just finance, but there's also this aspect of identifying the right market, like our guest did. The identification of the right market, as well as trying to market the right products matter. And I think we would love to actually see you out and perform in Shark Tank as well, because we would like to see such films. We were really inspired by the way Shark Tank gave this new platform for small entrepreneurs and small businesses to come up. And I'm sure in the
Right.
future we would like to see you as well on Shark Tank.
Yes.
And I would also I really
No,
feel
this
so strongly
she's
about it.
given life to that statement, where people were losing jobs. She's provided
Correct.
people with jobs, not just earned, but provided people with jobs. And that's incredibly, motivating to see.
Right. So, as a because since we are almost running out of our time, so it's almost like 8 minutes left into the meeting.
So
What
the
we would like,
one last thing, in the second lockdown, with
yeah.
all previous testimonials, we have reached around 100 ladies.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So the
great. Oh,
second,
great.
it's a triple to what the first year
Yes.
we have
Correct.
started.
Correct.
So almost 100 ladies, and now after everything is finished, they are getting into offline marketing.
Wow.
That's
They have
interesting.
seen the income. They have seen the income. They are developing their income now. All women are ready to go and do the marketing offline. They are
Wow.
ready to become distributors. Distributor, they are ready to take up their district wise distributions. So
Oh,
that's more challenging. Like previously, the distribution thing, marketing thing, all majority are men's. So I feel this, apart from all those, offline marketing by an woman's, that too district wise, I feel so proud for making them so strong.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Uh,
It's really
so
amazing. So we were really inspired.
this just one big takeaway from this podcast is that it's not just an idea, but then working about that idea and how to finance it and trying to get uh, personal people at home to treat it as an investment is something
Yes.
very important, because if most business, even the one big businesses that we see now, Tata or whatever, all of them started off on this kind of pattern where the families would come together, put their money in an idea and trust the idea to go further. That's how most of the big, even the big businesses today have started in their at their origin, time of origin. So in this aspect, I have just one main at this stage, after setting up a company for 2 years and running it over a period of time. At this stage, what is the biggest challenge that you as an entrepreneur face, and as uh, a small business, what is the main challenge for the business aspect of it?
As we have sticked on to online marketing from past 2 years, we were completely unimaginable regard about offline marketing. So we
Yes.
are now facing the issues to do offline marketing. We are presently we are beating the months.
Mhm.
We feel so somewhere the market is all built, and as a new brand entering to that market is little bit tough. Well,
Hmm.
hopefully we have a strong products and strong result oriented products, hence
Mhm.
many of them supporting for new brands and supporting only because it's an it's the business is running by a woman. All the distributors says
Right.
it's so inspiring, madam. Hence you have many women distributors. Even we would like to take up your brand and distribute in our area.
That's amazing.
So that's the one thing. uh, I feel all women can do anything. It's everything is possible. Only a woman should support woman.
That's amazing. And I guess
Men will
kudos.
always support. Men will always support. But women should start supporting women.
Women. That's awesome. Okay, since we're left with very less time, Lalita ji, and I don't know how to kind of thank you for all of the great things you've discussed. You've given us tips and pointers and very strong statements throughout the podcast. But if you could just in 2 minutes give us bullet points as tips for women who want to either start a business or who are already in a business and feel demotivated at some times, what are the 3 or 4 bullet points that you would just shoot at them right now?
Okay. One thing, point out your potential. Think about your potential. Take a first step without thinking about investment. Without thinking about investment, what are future failures or future things. Take an first step. Start doing it day and night. Day and night. Success will not come over a night, right? Day and night. As a woman, she can handle. She can do multitask. Even by not leaving your family or by not leaving your other works, do your present work day and night, and you will definitely succeed
Beautiful. Okay. So I guess all the,
from start to end.
perfect. All the young ladies out there, and in fact, all the people, who at one point want to start a business, it's not different for females and males, I guess, anymore. Just like our
Yes.
guest has very clearly mentioned, how it's becoming a more accepting market. It's just that you have to take the first step and just keep in mind all the beautiful points that Lalita ji has focused on during her talk. She's given out some very powerful statements, and we'll just brief them down below in the description as well. We really hope you loved the episode. Lalita ji, thank you so much for joining on a short notice and sparing out time from your very busy schedule. We wish you all the luck for your brand, not just your brand, in fact, for everything that you're doing and you're stepping into. Check out Lalita ji's, social media pages. She's an absolutely graceful dancer. And just ping her up if you want to have any closure about business or anything else literally, because she's doing a lot of good work out there in the society. We wish you all the luck, and we are very, very, very obliged that you decided to record with us today.
Thank you so much, and thank you both of you for this wonderful opportunity. And thank you, Sidi Baat.
Thank you
Ma'am,
so
our
much.
title is Translate to CD Bot, which is straight talk, and that is exactly what you have done, and that
What
is
you did. Thank you.
big happy. We're very happy about that.
Yes.
Because I don't wanted to copy a thing or learn something and just say something. I
Right.
just wanted to showcase my own experience, and that will relate to all, like the way you
Correct.
have
Correct.
related with mine. It relates to everyone. It will connect. It will definitely connect.
And on that note, we wish you all the very best, and we hope to see you again in some other time once we hear the business is doing even going to greater heights. So on that note, we wish you see you. We'd like to have you again sometime soon. And everybody, see you again until the next episode. Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys.
Yeah, that's the main thing.